Hello, welcome. It is the 22nd of January. The last time we looked at this is the 28th of December. I've had a lot going on. I took everything out. Let's just try this. This mead, I am shooketh. Figs are a mess. Like, I'm kind of bamboozled by how little product I have left. Ooh, that is a strong smell. It smells really good. You get the cinnamon and you get figs, clearly. It does smell like a fig Newton though. Like, it is very aromatically pleasing. Ooh, okay. That's nice. Amount of sweetness is perfect. The gravity is at 1.040. I think this is just ready to bottle. Holy moly, I wasn't sure what was gonna happen with this today. It has to get racked. There's more lees. But it's quite clear. There's this really beautiful color. So first things first, I have to rack off the lees. God, I have like no mead left. I mean, really. I do have a lot more figs. I have a significant amount of figs. I will probably make another fig mead just because. And I will rack far less often just because I think if you give it time, and unfortunately I don't have room in my refrigerator to just like cold crash anymore. Sad to think how much product I've lost that's like perfectly good. You know? I'm gonna leave it at that. That looks pretty good. Got this little baby bottle just in case I need it. I'll shake the heck out of all of these. I'm gonna have to save all these bottles because that is actually really pleasant. That's really good. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna bottle slightly off screen here. Sorry. You know me, I just have to improvise things a lot. All right, well, I was pretty accurate here on my guesstimations. This is delicious. It smells really good and it tastes really good. I am very happy with this. The unfortunate thing about figs is that they're very expensive to buy. They're only in season for so long. So it is kind of one of those fruits where, like, you know, if you are using fresh figs, God, I mean, that color is so pretty. You kind of want to have access to a fig tree. I think the addition of the dried figs helped a lot. So even if you're able to make a fig mead just utilizing dried figs in secondary even, you're gonna have, I would think, a really good product because that did really boost the flavor of what I had going on here. Yeah, this is really good. This is really good. Oh gosh, I am just so sad. I only have 4 375 milliliters and then just like barely anything there. I want to try compressing my videos more into like 2 parts instead of so many parts, and I might have less content because of that, but I'm not really sure since I'm really only posting 1 video a week now. But let me know what you think. You know, with this channel, I really started it because I wanted to like play around with recipes and just get better at mead making in general and being a part of a community, which I think I've been doing those things pretty well. You know, I just want to kind of clean up my content a little bit and make things more watchable for you all. Instead of having like 4-part videos, which I know is annoying and it's tough because with my tasting videos, I like to wait like 3 months before doing an official tasting video, but I kind of feel like I need that time so I can really give a more accurate description of the mead and be able to really tell you what it's like, because it does take a little bit of time for the flavors to develop and for that kind of yeasty funk to go away, you know? Thank you so much for watching. Sorry you have to wait longer for a taste out in the future, but right now I can tell you this is really good, even just fresh. I mean, granted, I started it the 10th of October. It's actually been like 3 months. Wait, what? Yeah, November, December, January. Well, golly, 3 months and it tastes like that? That's a pretty quick product, actually, not gonna lie. And it's very clear. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Let me know if you've made a fig mead and what kind of flavor combinations you did with your figs. Thank you. Appreciate you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We'll see you next time. Bye.